What's up, guys? Isaac Payne here, founder of Mom and Pop, and welcome to episode 3 of Small Business Secrets. Today, I want to talk a little bit about what small business owners like you can learn from the story of the Three Little Pigs. Now, I'm going to assume that most of you have heard of the Three Little Pigs growing up as a kid, or if you're a little bit younger, maybe in your generation, you missed it. So, I'm going to give you a quick synopsis of the Three Little Pigs. Essentially, there were three pigs that were sent out on their own to kind of make their own way in the world. And they had to build homes in order to survive. First pig, a little bit lazy, not so hardworking, built his home out of straw. Second pig, a little more driven, a little more ambitious, built his home out of sticks. Third pig, hardworking, extremely motivated, strong work ethic, built his home out of bricks. So what happened was a big bad wolf was coming by hungry and wanted to break into the houses. Went to the first pig's house, asked to come in. Pig wouldn't let him in. Blew the first pig's house right down. It was made out of straw, easily just one fell swoop, blew it down. Went to the next second house, same thing, knocked on the door, wouldn't let him in. Blew that second pig's house down, made out of sticks. Then decided to go to the third house, knocked on the door, wouldn't let him in. Started huffing and puffing, trying to blow, couldn't knock it down. Bricks were too strong. House was made out of a solid foundation. Couldn't knock it down. So if you're a small business owner who owns a brick and mortar business or somebody who wants to start a business, you got to really start to think about what is your business made out of and what are you going to make it out of, right? Literally speaking, you might have a brick and mortar, but with this pandemic, your house is going to get blown down. Your business is going to get blown down. So you have to build your business out of something so strong that nothing can knock it down. That's the key right now, guys. Small businesses, especially brick and mortar businesses, are struggling because now this pandemic is stopping you from running your business the way you want to, right? You cannot get people to you the way you used to. So now you have to formulate new strategies in order to deliver your products and services. And the answer to that, my friend, is the internet. We have to leverage the internet in order to generate revenue and reach more people. So whatever you're doing now, you have to take a step back and think, how am I going to use the internet to now create products and services to reach more people and keep my business alive? Essentially, pandemic proof your business. The internet is going to do that for you guys. That is what's going to be the quote unquote bricks that are going to save your business and make you guys unstoppable in the long run. So the biggest thing you got to start doing now, guys, is thinking about how you can use the internet to create products and services and sell your products and services that you already have to reach more people faster, more efficiently. That's the biggest take home right now for this whole pandemic. The biggest reason why brick and mortar businesses are suffering is because they don't have a sufficient online source of revenue. That's the game. Look at Amazon, guys. Amazon is killing it right now because everything they do is online. So let that be a lesson to you. I myself had to learn the hard way. I had a gym for 10 years, right? Worked my ass off. I was a one-man show. That's also a mistake I made, but I'll leave that for another story. But my point is, I suffered the consequences of being a brick and mortar business, and my clientele virtually disappeared as soon as this pandemic hit. So I had to learn the hard way that you need to build a business that's pandemic proof. And the only way to do that is having the right revenue streams in place. I don't want you guys to fall victim to the same mistakes I made. That's why now I've made it my mission to help small business owners with brick and mortar businesses, people who are starting new businesses, to understand what this new climate looks like. We're in a cataclysmic shift right now. The world is changing, the marketplace is changing, and you have to be able to adapt to that. So you need to, it's absolutely imperative that you have an online component to your business. If you do not, you are going to make yourself very vulnerable. I was extremely vulnerable. I relied on people coming to me. And when that stopped, the well dried up. You need to find a way now to navigate that. You can't just rely on government subsidies to keep you afloat. That's all fine and good. But one fell swoop, the government can stop subsidizing, and then what? Don't put your fate in someone else's hands. Start thinking outside the box. Start asking yourself, how can I make my business more immune to all the chaos in the world right now? That's the question you got to ask yourself. And the answer, like I said, is the internet. Online sources of revenue. Start selling your knowledge versus physical goods and services. You can sell physical goods and services, but if you can sell your knowledge, you'll be unstoppable in the long run. Repackage your knowledge and expertise in order to become immune. That's the take-home message, guys. Don't be the business that's made out of straw or the business that's made out of sticks. Make your brick and mortar, literally made out of bricks, impenetrable to any chaos in this world. That's what I want to take. That's the take-home message I want to send to you guys, okay? Like I said, I'm not perfect. I've made a ton of mistakes, and I want you guys to learn from those mistakes. Being a small business owner for over 10 years, I had to learn the hard way, and I don't want you guys to do that. So guys, I'm going to leave you with that. That's the Three Little Pigs. It's a classic, but you know what? There's a lot of strong messages there. So let that be the lesson, guys. Now, ask yourself, what can I do to adapt and overcome all this chaos so I don't have to rely on anyone to keep me afloat? That's the message today. That's all for Small Business Secrets. Until next time, take care.